About 10 years back, I lost my mom. My mom is a very inspirational person to me. She kept me motivated, kept me positive about life as a whole, and taught me a great deal of things as most mothers do with their children. One of the things my mother used to always tell me was, you're a great dad. And she would also share with me, sometimes she'd come and give me money, and I'm like, Mom, I don't want it. And I give it back. And she's like, No, don't block my blessing. Here, take this money. Take this money. And so I end up taking it, usually spending it back on her sometimes. This one particular day was about a year after her death. I was walking down the street in Detroit, a street called 7 Mile. And as I'm walking, I see a car drive past, do a U-turn in the middle of those 7 Mile, which you're not supposed to do. Turn around and pulls over, and a lady in the car says, "Come here, I want to talk to you." So I tell the kids to step back. I walk over to the car, and the lady says, "Here, I want to give you this. I need to tell you something. God put it on my heart to tell you that you're a great dad, and to give you this." And she hands me an envelope with $10 wrapped up inside of it. Immediately I goes, I don't want this. Here, you can take it back. That's not necessary. She goes, No, don't block my blessing. God told me to give it to you. And so I took it. And as the kids and I are walking away, one of my kids says, Dad, why did she say that to you? I said, I don't know. And as we're walking, I started to remember. I looked at the date on my watch and noticed it was the anniversary of the day that my mother had passed. And those are the exact same words that my mother would say to me. I was having such a hard time with it because of the fact that my mother had called me before she passed, and I never called her back. So I never got that opportunity to close out with her and to speak to her before she had died. And sometimes it would even mess with me at that time, thinking that maybe I could have said something to keep her here. So from that point on, it inspired me to understand that even in death, we still live on.